Hey YouTube, Scott Stevens here. How you doing tonight? Welcome to another episode of College Football 25 Dynasty. And we're going to try episode number 33 once again. We had all kinds of problems last night. It turned out the problem was the EA servers. And I got to tell you, there's still major problems going on. My Miami Hurricanes Dynasty has, I don't know what happened to it. We're going to look at it again here in a second. Hey Gatsby, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, it was the problem last night was the EA servers. I couldn't get on Madden. I tried to get on Madden after it cut me off. It wasn't YouTube. It was EA Sports, the servers, and I got cut off from the servers, is what ended up happening, and my stream never actually ended. It was just a whole bunch of nothing. So it was the EA Sports servers that cut me off, and I tried to get on Madden. I tried to get on back onto college football, and nothing was working last night at all. So it was the servers last night for EA Sports, and I think it may have fucked up my Dynasty, and I don't want to say quite yet, but I'm not real happy at the moment, because I've been trying to load my Dynasty for half an hour, and it's not loading. Yeah, no kidding, Godspeed. Yeah, I spent most of the day playing Diamond Dynasty today, trying to build up my shitty ass team. I downloaded the PXP Park so I could play in it. It was nice to play there. I like the graphics. Graphics are better than they were last year. It's just kind of cool. I had some fun today. But I also played this for a good part of the day. I played one of my other dynasties. I have 3 dynasties going on, and you're going to see them here in a minute. One is Kennesaw State, one is East Carolina, and of course the Hurricanes one, which I live stream. That's this one right here. It is here. You can see it saved 9/3/2024, which was yesterday. Doesn't say a time, so I don't know, but it will not load. I just keep getting this, and then it goes back to the home screen. So whatever happened last night, I'm hoping and praying it didn't fuck my Dynasty up, but it's not looking promising. Refreshing team builder. Come on, come on, come on. Fingers crossed. Come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Yes. Oh, man. Ha! I was losing my mind. I've been trying to load that shit for a half an hour. Half an hour, and I'm not kidding. Since 5:35, I've been trying to load that thing. And I was like, oh my God, if I lost 59 straight fucking games in 4 years, then I was going to be pissed. Okay. All right, very good, very good. So let's get this going and jump right into the game. I'm glad I didn't lose it. That would not have made me happy at all. Like I said, I did play Diamond Dynasty quite a while today. I downloaded my PXP Park. I made a few adjustments to it for the new game. I'm going to do a little bit more work on it. I uploaded it again. I took some of the ribbons off. There was a lot, which didn't really look that bad last year, but now they got new stats and shit on there. But I had pretty fun. I'm working on the Lou Gehrig program. All right, so let's see. My recruiting should be good. And we are, okay. Yeah, I'm working on the Lou Gehrig program. So it's pretty cool. I played 3 or 4 games in it today. I had fun. All right. Florida International at Miami. Let's try this again. Send it down to field level. Final game of the regular season for the 2027 season. Hurricanes looking to four-peat as SEC and national champions.
This program are legendary. Lewis, Taylor, Reed, Portis, Kosar, Testaverde, and it is with reverence, respect, and excitement excitement that we welcome you to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the winners of 11 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Canes have won 59 in a row, not 11 in a row. Looking for number 60 here tonight. We had a tough time with the Panthers last night. Hopefully that won't repeat here tonight. Yeah, I saw that, Godspeed. I saw that. I saw the Negro Leagues. I'm a little torn on the menu. I'm not sure if I care so much for the menu. It's I don't like how there's no words on it. I don't like having to learn icons to see what shit is. Like Diamond Dynasty franchise, you know, March to October, they got the icons on there. Not a big fan of that. But I did go through everything. I saw those storylines. I'm going to work on those. Hey, Derek, welcome. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining. It was, the EA Sports servers were all screwed up last night, Derek. I had a hell of a time loading my Dynasty. I thought I lost it. Things were so bad. I got cut off of the servers, and it was not good. I just gave up. And we're just replaying both of the games here tonight, so nothing is lost. Over the middle, complete Stephen Street. Near the 30, they mark it at the 33. Big gain for the Canes. Yeah, I got kicked off of the server last night, Derek, and they were bad. All the EA servers were bad last night. I couldn't play Madden. I couldn't play this. So I'm just starting over again tonight. Last night didn't happen. Touch pass, Stephen Street. Couldn't get around the corner. Picked up about 3. All right, Derek, enjoy. We'll be here. Yeah, I'm going to change up that PXP park a little bit, Godspeed, just because it's New Year, you know. I'm going to change it up a little. I know the year's almost over, but I uploaded what I did. I didn't do anything major on it. I made my team the San Francisco Seals back from 1903. Tobias on the keeper picks up a first down, 8-yard gain. Nice gain there. Yeah, I made my team the San Francisco Seals. I found a nice uniform set in the community. White home uniforms, orange on the road. Very similar to the San Francisco Giants. Stephen Street, touchdown Miami. I started working on the Lou Gehrig program, but I because I didn't see that they have things separated now between in season and out of season, where before they were all listed together. I didn't see the other ones, so I just decided to start with the Lou Gehrig one because it was in season. I didn't see all the other ones, so I'll have to work on all of them. I didn't even look at the Conquest yet, so I'm not sure what those look like. I love the Conquest. But the graphics look really cool. The graphics are definitely a step up from last year. 7 plays on the drive, 70 yards, a minute 55 seconds. And I'm still working on my same 70-inch TV. I mean, my TV is beautiful, you know, nothing wrong with it. But I did notice a graphic upgrade. You don't like the maps in the Conquest, really? Oh, I love those. Quick 3-inning games. Yeah, I love those. I haven't looked at them yet, though. Hard Rock Stadium's a sellout this afternoon. 10th toughest place to play in the nation. And the Panthers, look at this. First down run to the left on their first play from scrimmage. TJ Dunbar, 500 plus yards on the season, 3 touchdowns. So he's been pretty good this year for the Panthers. And that was a good start for FIU right there. Another give, this time to the right, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and nothing is going on. The showcase dive, yeah. I haven't had a chance to have that happen yet. And another give to the right, and a 2-yard loss. Is everything looking all right tonight, Godspeed? Over there, on your end?
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now.
He turned around and he got hit. Big loss back at the 16. Cole Carmichael with the sack. It'll be 4th and 25. Everything's looking good. Okay, good. Good. I don't know what the hell was going on last night. Well, I do. It was on them. YouTube was working fine. It was just broadcasting what EA Sports was allowing to put out from the game. Their servers were just shit last night. And you know, I was looking through the Diamond Dynasty today, and Avila tried to get to the left, couldn't get there. And I think I have a lot of issues, and I have over the years, with MLB The Show, but they by far have the best Ultimate Team. They call theirs Diamond Dynasty, but they have the best out of every sport and every game. Last night, Black Eye was white. Really? I didn't see that. It was San Diego Studios has the best Ultimate Team, and they call theirs Diamond Dynasty. But I wish some of the other games, like this one, would look at their Ultimate Team and the way they have it set up with their programs and everything, and I wish they would do the same things. I've never been a fan of the Ultimate Team on this or Madden. It's just very convoluted. Straight on the jet sweep to the right, picks up a couple. It's very convoluted. It's not very user-friendly. And I don't know, it just, you go in there, and I looked at it again today, the Diamond Dynasty has such a nice layout, easy to follow, easy to maneuver. You know exactly what you're doing, what you're getting into. The marketplace is beautiful. I hate the marketplace on Madden and on here. I always have. They've never changed it. New game, and the marketplace is exactly the same. I do not like it. It's not very easy to use. It's not user-friendly at all. And the marketplace on Diamond Dynasty is very user-friendly. It's very easy to use. It's very easy to understand.
They'll play it safe and try for 3.
All right.
Try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away.
The kick is up, and it is good. Canes put up 3 more, and they extend their lead over the Panthers. Mike Trout is a great pitcher. I just got who is the pitcher? Lance Lynn. I got him as a first baseman. He looks like a pretty good first baseman. In that other out of position series, I bought him. Thank you, Guthrie. 5 plays on the drive, 17 yards is all Miami got. Took a minute, 28 seconds. Late in the first quarter, Canes lead 10-0. Yeah, I needed a first baseman, so I bought Lance Lynn. He's on the market for only, I want to say maybe $9,000. He was pretty cheap, and he's a 96 overall. So I bought him. But it's just so, their Ultimate Team is, the Diamond Dynasty is just, the marketplace is so easy to use, so easy to understand. And this one on here is not, and it never has been. I've never been a fan of it. You can search things and everything, but it's just not as easy to do and maneuver. I can look on there and know exactly what I'm looking for, find what I'm looking for very quickly. And I cannot on here. They say this is a brand new game, but it's not. It's a new edition of the game. And I'm not complaining about the game. I'm complaining about the marketplace. Never been a fan of the marketplace. And it's exactly the same as Madden.
Man, that was an impressive
And after using the Diamond Dynasty marketplace and their programs and how everything is laid out very nicely, and you come over to here and use theirs,
now the challenge here,
it is super frustrating.
they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
You just see the difference.
This will be the second time,
and you know that they know what's going on. You know, they know what Diamond Dynasty looks like. You think that somebody would say, hey, maybe we should do this. Avila trying to turn the corner. He's got one man to beat. He beat him, but the other guy caught up to him from behind. But he gets all the way down to the 14, and the Canes have a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line of Florida International.
They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Man, I was really worried there. I thought I lost my dynasty. That was not fun. Stephen Street, big hole, touchdown, Hurricanes. That shit wouldn't load. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. I was trying for a half an hour to get that thing to load. And it kept going back to the home screen. I thought I lost it. I was going to be really pissed. 59-game winning streak down the shitter. Oh, that would suck. Stephen Street, big hole, jogs into the end zone. He's got 54 yards already. And the Canes have a 16-0 lead. Make it 17. The kick is perfect. Florida International, this is their last game of the regular season. They're 3-8 and not going to a bowl game. Hurricanes are using this as a warm-up game for the SEC championship and then hopefully the national playoffs. Canes looking for win number 60 in a row. Gotta hate that song. I don't even know what song that is. It's just very annoying. He's in trouble. Tripped up, kept his balance, and got hit at the 11. He should have went down the first time. Now it's going to be 2nd and 24. I'll have to get Mike Trout for the pitcher. Lance Lynn is a pretty good first baseman. He doesn't have any speed, but he's got some good contact and good power. They may not. They need to figure it out quick if they're going to. 2nd and 24 at the Panther 11-yard line. Don't forget, this is a Miami Hurricanes defense that has not given up a point this year. Pressure, screen pass to the left, wide open field, and he's got the first down. 3rd and long, and the Panthers convert to the 39-yard line.
Executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands,
nice tackle. Gain of 1.
They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
I think the offensive coordinators are there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can
complete over the middle. Another first down for the Panthers. I'm going to switch to the Tampa 2. I seem to get a lot of interceptions with the Tampa 2. Ball's loose, and they recovered it. Terrible snap. Halfback fell on it, and that'll be 2nd and 13.
Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Give to the right, loss of a yard. 3rd and 14, Hugh Benson on the tackle. Florida International converted on their last 3rd and long. This time he's in trouble, and he's not going anywhere. Dropped for a loss. It'll be 4th and 22.
Man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback.
12 in the 2nd round, yeah. I haven't started Road to Glory. What is it called? I can't even remember what it's called. I know what you're talking about.
On the return, it's
Avila, look at that. He found a lane. He's all the way up near midfield. Nice run, bobbing and weaving his way up toward midfield. They mark it at the 47-yard line. Road to the show, that's what it's called, yes. Yeah, road to the show. I haven't started that yet. I will eventually. Tobias in the gun. Steven Street behind him takes the handoff. And he tries to get out to the right. Picks up about 3, not much more than that.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
That's what you expect.
So you were 12th pick in the second round. So they actually tell you when you were picked. I know last year they didn't. You knew what round, but you didn't know what overall pick. 3rd and 5. Tobias, quick hitter to the left, complete to Street. He only got a couple though, and it's going to be 4th and 3. And the Canes at the Panther 46. That's going to be too long of a field goal, so we're going to have to punt it away. See if we can get it in the corner. Coffin corner. Looking for. Pretty close. Inside the 5. Oh, it went into the end zone. It's better this year, yeah? Okay. I'll get to it eventually. I'm still learning my way around right now. Like I said, played a few games in my PXP park. Made a few changes, uploaded it. Look at that, he couldn't bring him down, and somebody else did. Back at the 9-yard line, Hugh Benson finally got the sack. Back at the 9-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 21. Sebastian loving what he's seeing. I'm going to, do they have any new stadiums in the game that they put in this year? I didn't get a chance to look through those. I've never played the game in the middle of the game before. I've always played it directly from the beginning. So I'm kind of trying to learn things and figure things out. I've always played directly from launch. I've never played it halfway through the season before. So it's kind of different. I certainly am not feeling pressured by their short time frames or anything like that because of that. You know, since I got it in the middle of the season, I'm not worrying about the time frames and all that shit. Not going to worry about it at all. And yeah, we got to call a timeout here. The new one, Gutsford. Yeah, I put the I took some of the ribbon scoreboards down. There was a lot of them, and I put the MLB 24 sign out on the stone wall. I'm still going to make some more changes.
He'll bring it back. It's Avila.
And we got 1 second left. I'm still going to make a few more changes to it. Just to update it a little bit. But I didn't really have time today. That's what I mean. You know, you feel the pressure when you're over the middle, incomplete. You feel the pressure when they have those short time frames, and I'm not working that this year with it. Since I got it halfway through the season, I don't give a shit. If I don't finish a program, I don't give 2 shits. Nor will I.
His raw power. This young man is the total package, and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can. I
gotta look through the all the new props and stuff. The ribbon scoreboards, they were a lot, so I took out every other one of those. And the scoreboard, the black wall in right center field, I had to take it out for some reason. So I put the MLB the 24 sign up there. They are really, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not going to worry about them though, because I'm playing this mostly. I'll play that, you know, in between. I'll play that maybe a little bit every day, depending on what's going on in the day. But I'm still working on that one Dynasty. I'm almost finished with that one. I'm working on a big video for. I'm almost finished with that one. Then I have to put the video together.
They're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind,
Run to the right. They pick up 8. Panthers are down 17-0. Large uphill battle against the Canes defense that hasn't given up a point. But at 17-0, they are not out of it by any means. She was all right today, Godspeed. Thank you for asking. She has to get up early in the morning. She's got to go down to St. Pete tomorrow morning. She's got to get up early. So she was okay today. I'm not supposed to return. Whatever. I don't return in the second half when I have a big lead. 17-0. We're not going to take the starters out. Not till the fourth quarter, I guess. Steven Street to the left picks up 3. He's up to 62 yards on the day. Had 98 last week.
First down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Street again. Wow, he went nowhere. Barely got back to the line of scrimmage, and I don't even know how he did that. He leads the nation in 15 rushing touchdowns. Merriweather of Purdue has 14, so that's a good battle for the top spot in the nation there. 3rd and 7 here at the Panthers' 48-yard line. Street again. Room. First down, Miami.
I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up.
Just enough. Just enough. Tobias moves a man in motion. Gives it to Street once again. Up the middle. He picks up 4 to the 36-yard line.
I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Motion again. Street again. He's got a hole up the middle. Nice lane. It's the Hurricanes' first down.
Continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing.
That is.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
Tobias gives it to Street one more time. Straight up the gut. Picked up a couple. Most importantly, he keeps the clock moving. Steven is at 94 yards on the afternoon.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Fleming in the backfield. Right up the middle. And he's to the 2-yard line. Terrence Fleming, the backup freshman. Nice lane right up the gut to the 2-yard line. The Canes will have a 1st and goal at that spot. Steven Street back in the backfield. Looking for rushing touchdown number 16 on the year, and he has it. Touchdown, Miami.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Seeing the trouble that I had loading up this dynasty, that's why I don't like online dynasties. The other 2 dynasties are offline, and they load it up over and over and over again as I was trying to get this one to load up. And the servers last night, the server issues. Online Dynasty you're subject to server issues. 8 plays, 50 yards on the drive, 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Miami increases their lead to 24-0. It does, Godspeed, it does. But the only way that you can use the team builder teams is online. And that sucks. It didn't used to be that way. You used to be able to use them offline. But now you have to play online. So they have you screwed over a barrel where you have to play it online if you want to use the team builders, which, you know, I have in there, and that just sucks. I don't like that at all. Hey, Christopher. Welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thank you for joining. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. That has the potential to be ugly. If we play like we played against Florida, that has, I say, 70 points for the Canes on Saturday night. And it's not on TV, sadly. You gotta watch it on that stupid ACC Network Extra app. Fucking stupid. I still don't know if mine's working or not. I gotta test it Friday night. Welcome back, Derek. What was for dinner? After this is the SEC championship game against, I believe, Georgia or Auburn. What do you think the final score is going to be, Christopher? Let that one go. Didn't we put up 70 against A&M a couple years ago?
Really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down.
Cam Ward certainly did look extremely impressive against the Gators. Now the question is, are the Canes that good, or are the Gators that bad? You know, that's the question that has to be answered this week. Because Florida State, we were wondering, is Florida State that bad or Georgia Tech that good? Well, it turned out Florida State's that bad. Because the Criminals lost to Boston College the other night. Miami moved up to number 12 in the rankings in real life. So they'll be ranked number 12 coming into Saturday night's game against Florida A&M. Christopher says 77-10. I can see that. 77-10, that'd be nice. Calzone and green beans, Derek. What kind of combination is that? Wow. I love calzones, not so much the green beans, but I've never ever heard of them being together. That's an interesting combination. I'm going with Chris's prediction there, 77-10. I can see that. I can see that. I think we dropped 70 on them a couple years ago, if I remember correctly. Street gets the first down, and the Canes keep the clock moving, and the chains moving as well. 109 yards on the afternoon for Stephen Street. That would be a good day, good night, 77-10. I don't know why it's not on the ACC network. I had to download the fucking ESPN app on my TV. Get that ACC network thing on there. But I can't test it because there's no games on, so I have to wait till Friday night. And I hope they broadcast something on there so I can test it Friday night to make sure it works. I don't want to find out Saturday at 6 o'clock that it's not working right. Fucking ESPN and their networks and extra networks and everything else. All these streaming shit. You need 18 different streaming subscriptions to watch all the games for your team now. It's fucking ridiculous. Godspeed says it's a crap dinner. I'll take the calzone. I'll give away the green beans. 2nd and 9 for the Canes. Street to the left. Picks up about 8. It's going to be 3rd and 1 at the 23.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole, good great job getting through the
Oh,
hole.
will it, Christopher? That's good. That's good.
Getting a nice positive gain, making your
That's
situation
good.
really good on the next down.
I hate having to watch shit on apps. I've actually never watched a game on a streaming app before, ever. Never. Have not had to. Now I have to. With this ACC network extra shit. I got everything going. I got my login. I got my TV registered, all that stupid shit. So it should be ready to go. That's good news. It'll be on ACC network. And then after that, I believe, is the USF game, which we're going to, so I don't have to worry about who's televising that one.
They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10.
Fleming in the backfield takes the handoff up to the left. Picks up a few. It's going to be 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line. Canes are going to let the clock run down to the 2-minute warning. 24-0, looking for victory number 60 in a row. And then moving on to the SEC championship game after this. Fleming has 3 carries on the afternoon. 19 yards.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting.
I'm hoping so, Christopher. I'm hoping so. It's been a long time.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A couple years ago, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago, we started 10-0. Everything was looking good, and then we lost the last 2 games and got smoked in the ACC championship game. We started 10-0, man. That was a good year a few years back. I think that was, yeah, that was about 5 years ago now. I have crab dinner too, Subway. I didn't even eat dinner yet. Godspeed. What did I have? Straight to the left. Fumbled it. Took a big hit and fumbled it. And Florida International recovers it at the 1. That was a big hit. That was a bigger hit than I want him taking. If we get the ball back, he's coming out. No question about that. 2016, Hurricanes scored 70 on Florida A&M. Okay. Yeah, I knew they put 70 up at some point recently. I don't know if 2016 is considered recently or not. In my world, it is. I don't know what's for dinner tonight, Derek, to be honest with you. Uh-oh, trouble. Got him. Safety, 2 more for the Canes. Mount got pummeled back in the end zone. I don't know, what did I eat? I ate some nachos this afternoon. It was kind of a lunch. I had a piece of cake a little while ago. I don't know what's for dinner tonight, to be honest with you. Bonnie already ate dinner. She went over to her aunt's for dinner.
Running it back, it's Avila.
1:14 to go. Canes have a first down at their 46. They're just going to run out the clock. 26-0 lead. Looking for victory number 60 in a row. Thank you, Godspeed. Straight up the middle. Oh, I don't want him in the game. Hold on. I don't like that hit he took. That was not good.
So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights.
Sateki Yoon in at quarterback. Terrence Fleming behind him in the backfield. Fleming on the give to the right. Picks up 5. That'll be 3rd and 5. The Canes need just 1 more first down. And that'll do her. Fleming's got 24 yards this afternoon as the Miami Hurricanes are wrapping up their 4th consecutive 12-0 regular season. Fleming to the right. Short of the first down, it's going to be 4th and inches, but that'll do her. Miami does not have to take another snap. And that is going to run the winning streak to 60 consecutive games. 4 consecutive 12-0 regular seasons. And the Canes will try and
will not be a lot of
Four-peat
fun with these coaches.
as SEC champions coming up in just a few minutes. Florida A&M scored 3, so it was 70-3. Yeah, I remember that game.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play
Yep, the
to its
NFL season
standard
starts tomorrow.
and
Yep.
finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game.
Stephen Street, 25 carries, 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. That 156 helps widen his lead for the rushing title in the country.
Great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go of this game.
Thank you, guys.
Able to matriculate the ball down the field.
So we got Florida A&M on the ACC Network Extra this weekend. Then Ball State next weekend. Christopher says it's on the ACC Network so we can watch it. And then after that is the USF game in Tampa, which I'm going to. Oh, hey, Derek, you never left me a message so I could give you my Facebook link. Gaines put 10 points on the board in the first quarter. That's all they needed. En route to a 26-0 win over the FIU Panthers, their hated crosstown rivals. The U is now 12-0, 9-0 in SEC play. The Panthers finished 3-9. They finished 2-7 in the SEC. Let's take a look at the statistics for the game. FIU put up 35 yards of offense. Miami put up 232. Sean Tobias completed 4 of 7 passes for 39 yards. I notice I'm not passing as much as the difficulty continues to increase. I'm not passing as much as I was before. Can't remember the last time I had a quarterback with 300 yards in the game. Stephen Street, 25 carries, 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did fumble once. Thankfully, though, he doesn't do that very often. Terrence Fleming, 5 carries, 29 yards. And Sean Tobias, 1 scramble for 8 yards. In the air, Stephen Street out of the backfield, 4 catches, 39 yards. He had all of them. Dante Little was targeted 1 time, and he dropped it. Oh, you know what, Godspeed? I did watch it, and that was not the match. That is, they won that match, but they didn't win the championship. That was a non-title match. I meant to tell you that. I did watch that. But the match they actually won the titles and celebrated, got the belts and all that. If at that match, at the end of the match, they gave the belts back to the Hart Foundation at the end of the match because it was a non-title match. It didn't matter that they lost. You can see the referees giving them back the belts. So that's not the match. I did watch it though. All right, let's bump it to we should have a bye week and then the SEC championship. Yeah, I watched it yesterday morning. I forgot to tell you. All right. 4-star guy has us up to number 1. Yeah, Brian said they won the titles. They won the titles. The fans were all happy and excited. They were awarded the belts. They went backstage in the locker room. They were cheering and celebrating. And then Vince came in and said that he didn't like something, and they took it away from him and did not acknowledge it. But I have not found footage of that match anywhere or even documentation of it. All right, we have a bye week before the championship, SEC championship. 21 Arkansas at number 3 Miami. Oh, that must be the playoffs. All right. Let's take a look at our recruiting. We lost that guy to Georgia. We have 95 hours. Did we lose anybody else? Does not look like it. Okay. All right. So let's see. 95 hours. Next. Sounds like it's raining out. I can't see outside anymore. Here at the house in my office, I can't see out the window when I'm sitting in my recliner here. I can hear it. Nope. Can't do anything with him. This guy can do some. Throw a 50 on him. This guy, you can hit him. I don't have enough hours to do that. Why? Oh, I only have 45 hours left. Okay. Well, we're getting near the end of the season, so Let's use what we can on him. All right, and then this guy down here, I think we can throw 5 hours on this guy. And we can give him a scholarship offer. 3-star athlete, he won't see any playing time. All right, bye week. That's all we got to do is the recruiting. Thank you, Derek. I did not see any message from you Tuesday, Derek. None. I did not see any. I was looking for something, but I did not see anything, so you might want to comment on another video. I didn't get any notifications of anything. We're going to play Georgia for the SEC championship. They are 11-1, 9-0. We are 12-0, 9-0. We're number 3. They are number 4. We're number 3. They're number 4. And we are the only undefeated team in the nation, and we're ranked number 3. Bullshit. That's what I'm calling. Bullshit. Yes, no kidding, Christopher. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was a good back and forth game. I have 80 hours to work with. I didn't lose anybody. Okay. So let's check out the recruiting, and I don't know if I can actually do anything or not. And then we will play the SEC championship game. Canes trying to four-peat as the SEC champions. Can't bring anybody else in for visits because we don't have any more home games. I can't do anything with this guy. We can throw some stuff at this guy. Okay, Derek. Yeah. Put it on my put it on the video of how to find hidden recruits. Derek, I think that's my last regular video that I put up. How to find hidden recruits in recruiting in Dynasty. Put it on. Put the comment on that one. And then I should see it. All right, we got 4 open spots here. Do we have anything 5 or 4 stars to add? Look at all those 5 and 4 stars. It's a thing of beauty. Nope. So it's time to pop on. See how that keeps changing? Since the update. This prospect list is not working properly. Where did all the interested people go? They just vanished. Fuck that. That shit pisses me off, man. Do an update and it fucks everything else up. I don't know where they are. So I don't care. I'll just go after these. Not to mention on the since the update, Conference USA, on the Conference USA championship game, the logo doesn't appear in the middle of the field anymore. It did before the update, but it no longer does. Nor does the trophy. So when your team or any team wins the Conference USA championship, they stand in front of an empty table, and the trophy does not show up. So they stand in front of that empty table and they dance around, yell, cheer, and point at an empty table with no trophy on it since the last update. Thanks, EA. Love that. So since the update, the Conference USA logo doesn't appear in the conference championship game, trophy doesn't appear, and the prospect list has been screwed up. So that's a beautiful thing. Manage staff. I don't want my staff to change. It has not. There you go, Christopher. That was a good game. That was a good day of football. It is, Derek. You know, I cannot stand when you put out patches to fix things. That's fine. You know, there's no problem with that. But when they screw up other things that were working just fine, there's no excuse for that, man. Test it. Don't they test these things on their own shit before they release them to the public? Apparently they don't. Because that you lose all your interested people on the prospect list. Now, that was not happening prior to the update. So several things I've noticed wrong since the update that were not wrong before. Fucking stupid. All right, SEC championship game time. Miami and Georgia at the Mercedes-Benz Dome in Atlanta. Should be good. Game of the week. So we'll have Kirk Herbstreit and an unenthusiastic Chris Fowler on the call. I'm going to leave the uniforms as is. Let's send it down to field level in Atlanta. Miami Hurricanes trying to four-peat as SEC champions.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the winners of 9 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
All right, the Miami Hurricanes are going to return the opening kickoff. Yeah, that's right, Derek. Instead of making it better, they make it worse. And, you know, that's been a thing for many years, ever since they started being able to patch their games. Not just EA Sports, everybody. Uh-oh. Avila spins off a one-tackler, and he gets that all the way out to the 36-yard line. And the Canes are going to have good field position for their first drive of the SEC championship. One more shutout. That's right, Derek. Canes have not given up a point all season long. Amazing streak.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Christopher.
His way. Can't wait to
Steven Street up the middle, toward the right a little bit. Picked up a couple.
Second down and 8. Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that
Maybe by the time you get it, Christopher, they'll have all the bugs worked out, because obviously
sound at the line of scrimmage.
there's still some in the game.
It's exactly what we saw.
Tobias in the gun, gives it to Street to the right. He's got a first down and more. He's near the 35. They're going to mark it at the 38-yard line. Georgia fans not liking what they're seeing. Their defense has been hit twice now early in this game.
Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Street on the counter. Lost 2 yards. Bulldogs penetrated the backfield there. And the Canes are looking at a 2nd and 12 on the Bulldog 40-yard line.
Into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass
Play
this
action.
time.
Right side. Oh, that was almost intercepted. Oh, my Lord. That could have been a pick 6. If he held on to that, he was gone. He was going all the way the wrong way. Thankfully, he doesn't have good hands. We got lucky there. So now it's 3rd and 12. Tobias back. Wide receiver screen over the middle. Trader's got some blockers in a lane. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Miami. Josh Issa Trader on the wide receiver screen. And the Canes strike first. 6-0 in the SEC championship. Beautiful play, Josh Issa Trader. Tobias beautifully executed wide receiver screen over the middle. Beautiful blocking in front of him. No one had a prayer of getting him down. That's right, Derek. Yo Canes.
Kicking team on
Trader was shut out last game, making his mark early in this one. Kick is good. 7-0 Miami. 5 plays on the drive. Covered 63 yards and took a minute 24. Take another look at it. Tobias drew the defenders to him nicely. Blockers all around Trader. He didn't even get threatened to be touched, let alone tackled. Kickoff straight down the middle, 3 yards deep into the end zone. Georgia's going to bring it out. And he gets to the 13-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start their first drive of the evening.
All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room.
Derek, you mean how long? I've been a Hurricanes fan, really, actually, my whole life, ever since I was a kid.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane.
I was a baseball player, so they had one of the top programs in the country, and I always knew I wanted to go there. So I was a Hurricane fan ever since I was a kid, and, you know, fan of their baseball program. I became a fan of the football program, and I was lucky enough I went there for one semester.
And he'll drop back here on third down.
On a baseball scholarship, and I got hurt, and that was the end of that. But pretty much my whole life, I've been a Canes fan. And I didn't graduate from there, so I don't know if you can actually call me a Cane or not, but in my head I am. I was there. We're going to come after this one. Nope, screwed that up. Wrong. Yeah, hit the wrong button.
And the ball is away from his own end zone.
Avila at midfield. Gets a block, gets a second block. To the right sideline. He's got a chance. Only the punter in front of him. Jukes him. Touchdown, Canes. Nice juke on the punter at the 2. Avila deked him right out of his jock and brought a pile of players across the goal line. That's a big play for Miami. Special team strike again. Cesar Avila. Watch this move. Whoop. Punter ran out of bounds. Deked him out so bad, the punter ran out of bounds. That was good.
Here's the point after attempt.
That was good. And the kick is good. 14-0 early for the Canes. That's cool, Christopher. Well, I hope so, Derek. 47-yard punt return for a touchdown by Avila. That's a big one for the Canes.
Team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Yeah, I like football too. Kickoff 3 yards deep in the end zone. Bulldogs are going to take it out again, and wow, cut the feet right out from under him at the 15-yard line. And that's where Georgia will start.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick.
It's money-making season, huh, Derek? Yep. NFL starts tomorrow night.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up.
You don't ever bet on college ball, Derek?
Ball handed off.
Give to the left, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. And it'll be 2nd and 9. Georgia really needs to get something going here. Down 14-0 to a defense who has not given up a point this year is not the position you want to find yourself. And the give to the right cuts it back up to the middle. And he gets nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for Georgia. Eric Jones on the carry. He's got 5 yards on 2 carries.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Newman.
Gets him out of the pocket, flushed him out, sacked him back at the 5. Should have been about the 3. It's all right, though. 4th and 20 is what Georgia's looking at now at their 5-yard line. Cole Carmichael with the sack.
That is a significant loss for the offense.
Oh, that's cool. I get it there. I get it, Derek. Canes are coming after this one.
To kick it away. Remember, his first punt today brought back for a touchdown. He boots
Got the
away.
kick away. Avila standing on the SEC logo. Tries to go to the left and he gets nowhere. Canes will start at the Georgia 44.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time.
I got you, Godspeed.
Has made some adjustments to stop him this time. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Sean Tobias in the gun. Street to his right.
Offense will
Street takes the handoff. Up the middle, he picks up 4.
Big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Yeah, you know, Christopher, the schedule is looking kind of, I don't want to say weak, but definitely in the Hurricanes' favor. And
He's got it again.
Florida State was looking to be like a tough opponent, but not after their 0-2 start. They are not looking very tough at all. So,
The third down play.
I don't know, that could play to our favor. 3rd and 3 for the Canes at the Georgia 37.
That player moved
And somebody moved.
too early. It's a false start.
Ah, it was us.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will
3rd and 8.
accept that penalty.
I was looking at Florida being a tough game, and then if we got by that, we were going to be okay until we got to Florida State. But now Florida State's not looking very strong at all.
First down.
So, yeah, I agree with you, Christopher. I don't see...
Finally brings him down.
I think the only one who's going to beat us at this point is ourselves.
Execution here on this screenplay to the running back.
Exactly, Derek, exactly.
First down. I think in the process,
That's right, Godspeed, you're right. That's why they play the games. But the schedule is definitely looking like the Hurricanes' favor, for sure. In the Hurricanes' favor. No question about that. But you still got to play the games.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
You still got to play the games. 2nd and 7 at the Georgia 26. Fleming in the backfield. Tobias dropping back, looking for a screen pass. He was hit when he let go of the ball and the pass went wild. Ball's incomplete. 3rd and 7 at the Georgia 26 late in the first quarter here.
They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They did. Tobias, empty backfield. He's going to take off. He's got some room. He's looking at the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Sean Tobias scrambles for a touchdown, and the Canes extend their lead. Big first quarter for Miami as they try to four-peat as SEC champions.
Showcasing that agility for the long touchdown.
Yes, that could be. Christopher, you're right. That could be. We'll have to see how things play out for them. Big first quarter here. Tobias 26 yards on the touchdown run. And Miami with the extra point leads 21-0. 6 plays on the drive. 49 yards, a minute 40 off the clock. Still 9 seconds left in the opening quarter here. And this has been all Miami. 3rd-ranked Canes, 4th-ranked Bulldogs. All Hurricanes so far. Georgia's going to start this drive at their 14-yard line, and they need to start doing something now. Miami not giving up a point all season long. Georgia needs to change that and end that streak if they're going to have any chance at coming back here. It will be 15 minutes in the books here in Atlanta. All Miami so far.
As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Newman.
Plenty of time. Now he's flushed out. They marked that at the 3. Wow. That was a generous spot. Keon Keeley with the sack. I don't know. I think that should have been a safety. They got him, and his knee came down in the end zone. So did the ball and his body. I don't know. They got a lucky spot on that one. 3rd and 21. Georgia, nothing going right for them. We got a better game. No, that's a safety. There you go. They got him. We got a better game out of Florida International last week. They have a losing record. These are the Georgia Bulldogs, and they're down 23-0 early in the second quarter. He did not get out of the end zone. Not even close. Cole Carmichael with the safety. Thank you, Godspeed. And now it's 23-0 Miami. Avila back at his 25. Makes the catch. Heads to the center of the field. And he's up to the 39-yard line.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group
Hurricanes. They have been. Stephen Street. So the left picks up a yard. He's got 34 on the day.
And the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide. But
Tobias in the gun. Gives it to Stephen Street up the middle. And it's going to be 3rd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give him credit.
That was the only option I was looking at on that play. So that was enough for me, Kirk. 3rd and 6 for the Canes. Their own 42. Stephen Street heads to the outside. He's around the corner. Lots of green in front of him. Is he going to make it? Touchdown, you. That's right, Derek. We're number 1. Stephen Street took the handoff. Turned on the Jets. Got around the corner and never looked back. And this one is all but over. Stephen Street. Huge run. Thank you, Godspeed. Got around the corner and had 50 yards of green grass in front of him. They almost caught him there near the end. But he trucked his way across the goal line. He's got 94 yards now. Good portion of them coming on that run. And the kick is good. 30-0 Miami. 3 plays, 61 yards, 54 seconds. We got a better game out of Florida International last week. Then we're getting out of the Georgia Bulldogs here today. Kickoff on the goal line. Bulldogs to take it out. And he gets to the 18. 3:39 left in the half.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back.
And Georgia's in a lot of trouble.
Gonna run it. It's Jones.
No gain. Stephen Street has 18 rushing touchdowns on the year. That leads the country.
In the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established, but they're not just becoming one-dimensional.
Yeah, no kidding, Derek, huh? Kind of one-sided. And again, look at this. Oh, picked off. Wow. Another touchdown, Robert Stafford. 19-yard pick six. And the Canes are on their way to their 4th consecutive SEC championship. I was just about to mention, you see the Georgia logo on the field. They still haven't fixed that. Miami's logo should be on the field as well, but it is not. We each have an end zone. But there's the Georgia logo at the 25. Miami should be on the other 25. They have not fixed that yet either. Thanks, EA. Thanks, Godspeed. Robert Stafford turned this one into a rout with that pick six. The kick is good. We still have 3:20 to go in the first half. It's 37-0 Miami. Georgia's been bulldozed. They have not been good. Yes, I'm taking the starters out in the second half, Derek. Yep. Absolutely. I don't even think I'm going to wait that long. You know that? It's 37-0. I'm going to take them out now. Absolutely no reason for them to be in. I can always put them back if necessary.
Bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here.
Oh, look at that! Oh my God, an RPO, quick hitter to the left. Kevin Levy picked it off at the 5-yard line, and he could have fallen into the end zone. Back-to-back pick 6s by the Hurricanes. Wow, that was impressive.
Thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
That was Godspeed. Quick hitter RPO to the left, and look at that. Levy just stepped up, made the catch. Caught it at the 10. They give him credit for 5 yards on the pick 6, but wow. Take a look at that again. There was no chance anybody was going to catch him. He was already halfway to the end zone. That's the second team defense doing that. It's 44-0. Holy shit. 2 pick 6s in a row for Miami. To go along with a whole bunch of other stuff, and it's 44-0. Georgia's getting smashed. And they're going to bring it out. Gets to the 16, and that's where they'll try and start. Let's see if they throw the ball again.
It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession.
He's going to try and pass again. Over the middle, that one's complete. 20-yard gain. That's his first completion to one of his guys. He's 2 for 2 to Miami defenders. 1 for 1 to his own receivers.
Game moves into the 35, first down again.
3 minutes left in the first half. This one is no longer in doubt.
Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Big sack on the blitz. Nobody picked him up. Massey with the sack. Newman goes down once again. DeMario Massey, the senior corner, with the blitz. Nobody slowed him down at all. And it's going to bring up 2nd and 16 at the Bulldog 29.
Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
Everything that could go wrong for the Bulldogs has.
They call the draw play here.
Draw play picks up a couple. Still going to be 3rd and 15.
About gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it.
Quick hitter, ball's bouncing around and picked off. Miami got it. We'll have to see Massey. We'll have to see if he got it before it hit the ground. I think he did.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative.
3rd straight interception for the Canes defense.
They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Yeah, me too, Derek. That's really the only thing in question right now, right? Keon Keeley. Let's see what he got the interception. Yeah, he did. He made the catch easily before he hit the ground.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Thank you, Godspeed. Yeah, incredible. Looking that way, Christopher, hopefully.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under
2:18 to go in the first half, and this one all over. Sateki Yoon in at quarterback. Terrence Fleming at halfback. Second team in for the Hurricanes already, and we're just now coming up to the 2-minute warning. We had not an extremely difficult time, but we had a hard time against Florida International last week. The Georgia Bulldogs come in 11-1, ranked number 4 in the nation, and the Canes are pounding them into oblivion. 2nd and 2. Yoon back to pass. Over the middle. Finds Fleming. All by himself. Touchdown, Miami. Fleming got back in the middle linebacker. And none of the safeties picked him up. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That might be Yoon's first career touchdown pass. He got behind the linebackers. None of the safeties saw him, and he had a clear path to the goal line after making the catch. 35 yards on the touchdown reception for Terrence Fleming from Sateki Yoon.
And they'll set up now for the extra point.
Yeah, maybe Godspeed.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
This is incredible. 2 plays on that drive after the 3rd straight interception by the Canes defense. 43 yards, and it took only 24 seconds. 1:54 still to play in the first half. This one's all over. As Derek said, the only question now is, will the shutout streak stay alive with the second team defense in? Looks pretty good. 3 interceptions in the first half for this guy. And another sack. That one's close to the goal line. They're marking it at the 4. Should be at the 1. This poor bastard's going to get killed.
Think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
I love that line. Hugh Benson gets his 2nd sack. They got to help that poor quarterback before he gets killed. They got a generous spot at the 4-yard line, 2nd and 18 for Georgia. They're going to give it to the right, and he goes nowhere. Lost 2 more yards. Darren Kramer with the tackle. At the 2-yard line, it's going to be 3rd and 20 now for the Bulldogs. It does, Derek, doesn't it? It certainly does. Georgia trying to let the clock run out now. Got him, and he barely got the ball across the goal line into the playing field to avoid the safety. We're going to come after the punt. We're not going to stop the clock, though. Yeah, I remember that game, Godspeed. I remember that game. Yep, he went over to the bench and said, what did he say? He went over to the bench and said, this is the last game. This is the last game I played when they finally pulled him. This is the last game I played as a Canadian or something like that. This is my last game as a Canadian. All right, where's the 35-yard line? Let's see if we can put one more in before halftime. Yoon takes the snap. He's got a man open. Gets the pass off. Hit as he threw it. And that made the ball float a little longer than he wanted to. So we'll try a 52-yarder. 52-yarder indoors, no wind. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. 52-yard field goal by Swain. Everything the Canes did turned gold. And it's 54-0. Good kick. Could have tacked another 5 yards onto that one. Indeed, Godspeed. Yeah, I remember that. Patrick Wild went over to the coach or the general manager who was sitting behind the bench. I remember that game. He said, this is my last game as a Canadian. He got lit up.
The best conference in all of football, and the first half of this SEC championship was filled with excitement and incredible pageantry.
Then he went and won, what, 2 cups with the Avs?
Thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take
no, not that I ever played Godspeed, Derek. We played, we scored 116 points on North Florida, I think, in season 1. This is the most lopsided game this season by far, without question. 13 goals, yeah, that was ridiculous, Godspeed. That was sad. And this is sad for an SEC championship game. This is the most lopsided game of this year. But yeah, we scored, in season 1, I think it was, we put up 116 points against North Florida. Yeah, that was a nice kick. This is the most lopsided of this season, though, by far. This is ridiculous. 54-0 in the SEC championship game. The conference championship is our most lopsided game of the year. That's not the way it should be. No, I have not, Derek. This has been a ridiculous streak.
Guys up front line up. It's first down.
Canes haven't given up a point all year. The only points I gave up was the game I simulated by accident.
We get the second half started with the running play.
Thankfully, we won that game, so the winning streak was not affected. The shutout streak was. But I'm not counting that. The shutout streak is games played.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, I'll bet, Godspeed. 3rd and 1 for Georgia at their own 22-yard line. Bulldogs right now just hoping that they don't get anybody hurt here and that they get a bid into the playoffs.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a
No need to return any punts here in the second half. I am shocked. I was worried coming into this. I mean, I had a pretty good feeling that I would win, but not by this. 54 points in the first half against the 4th-ranked team in the nation. Did not see that coming. We have the 3rd string in now. Judd Anderson in at quarterback.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions.
Torres, the freshman halfback, in the backfield. So Miami let the second team play the last 2 or 3 minutes of the first half, and now we have the 3rd team in. Wow, talk about humiliation of Georgia. We got the 3rd team in, starting the second half. And look at Torres. Couple of moves close to the marker. Manuel Torres averaging 2 yards, 2 carries for 8 yards per game. He's going to get a lot more than that here. Already 2 carries for 9 yards. He's going to play the whole second half. We don't have a 4th team. You don't see the 3rd team in action very often, but we've seen them 2 or 3 times this year. And they can't move the chains there. It's going to bring up 4th and 1. And Miami has to punt. They don't want to put that shutout streak in jeopardy. He outran his blockers is what happened there.
The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today.
Good kick. Back at the 30.
On the return, it's Smith.
Jumped over one tackler. And he's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start the drive, trying to save some face and get some points on the board.
Looking to put together a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Newman. Short pass finds the tight end.
Uh-oh.
They bring him down, but not
Nice tackle at the 40. Big gain, biggest gain of the day for the Bulldogs.
Coaches love to see a quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the
quarterback. Keeps it. He's hit hard at the 37 after a 3-yard gain. Tommy Newman. Georgia still has their 1st team in. Miami has their 3rd team in. Kind of humiliating for the Bulldogs at this point. Give to the right. And he's got the first down at the 28-yard line. Yeah, I need another one, Godspeed, right? I don't have enough.
It can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Play action here on first down.
Keeps it. He's got time. Plenty of time in the pocket. Finally flushes him out. Fumbles. Ball's loose. Pick it up, dude. He recovered his own fumble. Back at the 43-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd and 25. We're not upset that we didn't get it. We don't need it. Marquise Lightfoot with the sack and forced fumble. Couldn't recover it, though. He didn't know where it was. Finally, he saw it, and it was a little too late. So 2nd and 25 for the Bulldogs at the Miami 43-yard line. 1:38 left in the third quarter.
Quarterback drops back.
To the right.
In the backfield, it's Alexander.
No gain on the play. Back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and 25 now.
Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
He's going to take off. Nope, he's not. Changed his mind. Then he changed his mind again. Wow. The indecisiveness, not what you would want out of a starting quarterback for the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's 4th and 21 now at the Hurricane 39. They're not going to try a field goal. We're going to put in the safe man defense anyway. We don't want to lose that shutout streak. And the punt goes into the end zone. The Hurricanes will start at the 20-yard line. Third team taking the field once again for the Hurricanes. Torres on the counter. Picks up 3 to the 23-yard line. All Miami's trying to do at this point is run out the clock and see who they're going to face in the playoffs. They will four-peat as SEC champions. Next up on the list of goals, four-peat as national champions. Anderson in the gun. Moves the guy in motion. Gives it to Torres to the left. Picks up 2. That'll bring up 3rd and 5, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. Miami doesn't have to run another play. So we've got 3 complete here at the Mercedes-Benz Dome in the SEC championship game. 3rd-ranked Miami humiliating 4th-ranked Georgia 54-0. Yeah, I did, Godspeed. I got lucky there. We'll be back after these messages brought to you by Fanatics.com. Use the link in the description below for all of your college football apparel needs. Fanatics.com.
Much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that.
This fourth quarter action brought to you by SportsMemorabilia.com. If you're a collector, use the link in the description below and check out the inventory on their website, SportsMemorabilia.com. All right, 3rd and 5 here for the Canes. Anderson trying to draw the Bulldogs offside, couldn't do it. Handoff to Torres, and he did not get much, maybe 1. It'll be 4th and 4 for the Canes. They will punt it away again. They're not going to play games deep in their own territory, not with the shutout streak on the line. 3rd team in for Miami. They haven't had a lot of success, but they don't really need it. And the return to the 39, and that's where the Bulldogs will try and put some points on the board. This is embarrassing. They want to put something on the board.
Forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Complete over the middle. The most humiliating thing for Georgia is they still have their first team in, and the Hurricanes have their 3rd team in.
Big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Well, you know, they're playing the 3rd team, Kirk.
And looking to throw now on 1st down.
Pressured. Got him. Sacked for another big loss. And it's 2nd and 18.
By this defense, they've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country.
Marquise Lightfoot with another sack. His 2nd of the afternoon. Or evening. I don't know what time this game is. It's in the Dome.
2nd down now after the sack.
There you hear the music playing where I have music turned off. Appreciate that.
It's Newman.
Sure, I'll get dinged for that at some point.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Once again, thanks, EA. They're almost in field goal range, 3rd and 14.
Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking long over the middle. He held on. He made the catch, took a big hit, and held on. Nice catch. Jeremiah Smith with a reception, and they have a first down at the Miami 17-yard line. That shutout streak is in danger.
Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game.
Pressured, sacked back at the 25. They mark it at the 24. Second and 17 now.
They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Lamont Waterford, freshman, with the sack.
The sack sets up second down.
Second and 17 from the Hurricane 24. 3:23 to play in the game. Georgia looking for some points. Looking long, picked off. Fourth interception for the Hurricanes today. And he's just going to go down so Miami can run out the clock. Fourth pick of the day, and the shutout streak has been saved. Indeed, Gatsby. Rashawn Harper, the freshman corner. He had plenty of time, just underthrew the pass. Kind of an easy interception.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
Judd Anderson at quarterback. Torres in the backfield. Running to the right, and all he's looking to do is keep that clock moving and head on to the playoffs. He underthrew that pass. That's why it was intercepted. And it was getting close there. Georgia was looking for some points. Thank you, Derek. That was close. I thought minimum they were going to get a field goal there, but they do not. And the shutout streak is intact.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's
3rd and 3 for Miami. Anderson in shotgun. Georgia jumped. Anderson gets the first down and slides. Guy for Georgia jumped on the right side there, but apparently he got back. Anderson with a smart play, picked up the first down and then slid. Keep that clock moving. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. This one has been over since about 2 minutes into the game.
As this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
61st consecutive win is what the Canes are putting the finishing touches on here.
That's the mark of a well-coached team.
What an incredible winning streak. See if we can ride that to a 4th consecutive national championship tomorrow night. 6 o'clock stream time. The playoffs begin tomorrow night for the Hurricanes. We'll take a look. Don't go away after this game. We'll look and see who we're going to play. By winning in the SEC championship, the Hurricanes should get a first-round bye. So we'll simulate that week. If indeed we do get that first-round bye, we'll simulate that week here tonight. So we will know who we are going to take on tomorrow. First down for Miami. That's a Georgia 46-yard line. Canes not looking to do anything but kill some clock here. Torres up the middle. Picks up about 5. And I think that's going to do it. Miami looking to take a knee here.
Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
I think it would be the 4 interceptions and the special teams. Huge day for Miami all the way around. Anderson takes a knee. That'll do it. Miami does not have to take another snap. Anderson's got 5 yards rushing on the day after that knee. And the Miami Hurricanes are the SEC champions for the 4th consecutive season, running their winning streak to an amazing 61 consecutive games, and we will head to the playoffs to try and win a 4th consecutive national championship as well. Thank you, Godspeed. Stay tuned.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was just an embarrassing game for Georgia. And there are your SEC champions for the 4th consecutive year, the Miami Hurricanes. No, absolutely not, Derek. I did not. Not when we bumped up the difficulty level. No, I did not. Not at all. Miami put up 21 points in the first quarter, and if that wasn't bad enough, they put up 33 more in the second, en route to a 54-0 humiliation of the Georgia Bulldogs. Georgia falls to 11-2 on the year. They'll be heading to the playoffs probably. And the Hurricanes improved to 13-0, 61 consecutive wins for Miami. Take a look at the offense for the game. Miami put up 258, Georgia 35. We had more points than they had offense. All right, Sean Tobias completed 2 of 4 passes for 53 yards and a touchdown. Sateki Yoon completed 1 of 2 for 35 yards and a touchdown. No, Derek. I'll check it. We'll check it after this game. But I didn't. Manuel Torres had 11 carries for 37 yards. Stephen Street 9 for 94 and a touchdown. One of those was a beautiful 60-yard run. Judd Anderson 2 scrambles for 5 yards. Terrence Fleming 1 carry for 8 yards, and Sean Tobias had 1 scramble for a beautiful 26-yard touchdown run. In the air, not much happening. Stephen Street 1 catch out of the backfield for 13 yards. Terrence Fleming 1 for 35 yards. It was a touchdown. That was a beautiful pass. And Josh Issa Trader, nice catch, 40-yard touchdown reception. Canes 54, Georgia nothing. And Miami is your SEC champions for the 4th consecutive season. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, Derek, but I'm 100% positive that I didn't screw it up. It is where it should be. There are your Miami Hurricanes SEC champions. Thank you, EA, for putting a little Hurricanes logo on there so we don't have to look at the generic screen. Appreciate that. I mean, what would it take? All right, what are we looking at? Gameplay sliders. Yeah, we're at 35. They're at 65. Yep. And then after the season, if we win the national championship, we'll drop it down to 30, and theirs will go up to 70. It's a pretty considerable difference. And I can feel the difference, not in that game, in most of the other games. All right, so let's see. Let's take a look. We'll have to simulate the first round of the playoffs. We got a 4-star tight end, Jimmy Troutwain from Gurnee, Illinois. 4-star center, Darren Okine from Sheridan, Wyoming. Welcome aboard, fellas. Hugh Benson, the National Defensive Player of the Week. I know, Derek. I know you were. But I want to check it too, because I'm wondering. The difficulty increases, yet the streak is a thing. That's kind of crazy. All right, so let's see. Bye week, we don't have anything going on. Let's see. So it's the first week of the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's look at scores and schedules. And this is... No, wrong one. Conference championships, those have all been played. Not all of them. Well, let's take a look. As of this moment, Miami has a first-round bye into the quarterfinals, and there are your first rounds. So we'll simulate it and look at the first-round results. Find out who the Canes are going to play. No recruits this week. Brady Dragosh, senior quarterback of Cincinnati. He is your Heisman Trophy winner. See if the Canes got anything. We get any hardware this year? Cole Carmichael, Defensive Player of the Year. Congratulations. Cole Carmichael, Defensive End of the Year. Good job. Steven Street, Running Back of the Year. So he did not get the Heisman. Martel LeBeau, Defensive Back of the Year. Lots of hardware for the Hurricanes this season. Cesar Avila, Returner of the Year. We've had the Returner of the Year for like 4 years in a row. Hugh Benson, Linebacker of the Year. Cole Carmichael, Lombardi Award winner. Lots of hardware for the Hurricanes. Let's see if anybody offered me a job. No head coach offers. That's interesting. Top stories, Alabama's going to take on Florida in the playoffs. Early National Signing Day, let's take a look at what we're looking at here. The 3-star locked us out. No worries there. Uh-oh, I see somebody that went to the Criminals. Yep, get the fuck off my list. Bye. He went to Penn State. He's a 3-star guy anyway. Who cares? All right, we don't have any hours left, so we got 31 scholarships out there. Let's take a look. Early National Signing Day, we have the number 1 recruiting class at this point, 19 recruits, 10 of them 5 stars, 9 of them 4 stars. That's what success will get you. All 4 and 5-star recruits. Next closest to our 10 5-star guys is Georgia with 3. They need them after that ass kicking. No, I wouldn't consider leaving, Derek, but it's fun to see what the offers are. Yeah, there was a lot of hardware. No, it's fun to see, who's offering what. But no, I'm going to play the Hurricanes for 25 years if I can. Manage staff, make sure that everybody's still here. Our offensive coordinators an A-, defensive coordinators an A+. They keep poaching my guys because success. And it's a bye week again. So I'm guessing this is the first week of the playoffs. I got 21 coins here. We got to update my coach. Let's see. Where are we? Home field advantage effects are lower at rival stadiums. Players start hot. That's good. We're not getting fired. All right, let's do that one. Players start hot. All right. All right. So, where are these should be the first round playoff matchups, and they are. All right, so let's simulate this week and see what plays out in the first round of the playoffs. Three-star halfback Tremaine Walker out of Brock, Texas. Welcome aboard. You're probably not going to play. 3-star tight end out of Flomaton, Alabama, Frederick McKenna. You're probably not going to play, but welcome aboard anyway. Welcome to Miami. Oh, we're going to play the Gators. We're playing the Gators in the Fiesta Bowl. Did we play them this season? I think we did. This could be a rematch. That was a good game. They're ranked number 10. We're ranked number 2, and we're going to play in the quarterfinal matchup in the Fiesta Bowl. That'll be tomorrow night. That's cool. Let's take a look at the schedule. I'm pretty sure that we played them this year. And no, we did not. Yeah, well, of course we did. We played them. They're in our division. Of course we played them. And we beat them 24-0. They're 11-2, so we gave them one of their 2 losses on the season. That's going to be one hell of a game. All right, so let's look at the brackets and see what happened and how we got here. First round matchups, 12th seeded Arkansas lost to 5th seeded Michigan. 34-28, Arkansas finishes the year 10-4. 8th seeded North Texas eliminated 9th seeded Tulane 42-34. Tulane finishes the year 11-3. 11th seeded Texas A&M, they pounded Georgia. Wow, Georgia's had a terrible end to their season. 11th seeded Texas A&M beat them up. Georgia was the 6th seed coming in, and they lost 31-10. So the Bulldogs, what a disastrous end to the year for them. And the Florida Gators, the number 10 seed, they upset 7th seed Alabama 49-28. So the quarterfinals are here, final 8 teams. We got number 5 Michigan taking on number 4 Oregon. Wolverines are 11-3. Ducks are 10-3. That game will be at the Rose Bowl. The 8th seed North Texas Mean Green, they are 10-3. They are taking on the top seeded Cincinnati Bearcats. They are 12-1. That game will be at the Sugar Bowl. I know they are, Derek. They are for sure. 11th seeded Texas A&M. They're 11-3. They'll be taking on number 3 seed Virginia Tech. Hokies are 11-2. We haven't heard much from them. That game will be in the Peach Bowl. And in the Fiesta Bowl, 10th seeded Florida Gators matching up against the number 2 seed Miami Hurricanes in the Fiesta Bowl. Championship game is at Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas this year. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock kickoff, the Hurricanes will take on the Gators one more time, this time in the Fiesta Bowl, with a spot in the national semifinals on the line. And if we win that game, we will play the semifinal game tomorrow as well. Very cool, very cool. All right, that's going to do it for me for tonight. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thanks for joining. If you saw anything you liked, had any fun, were entertained in any way, make sure you drop a like down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, now's a good time to do that. Spike that subscribe button, and then make sure you hit that bell icon right next to it. Turn on all of your notifications. Don't forget to do that. That's important. All of your notifications so you don't miss out on anything. I have fresh content every day, and I go live 5 nights a week. You don't want to miss out on any of that stuff, so make sure you have those notifications on. And YouTube's supposed to let you know right away. I don't know if they actually do or not, but that's what they say. So, all right. Fantastic night of action. My pleasure, Derek. My pleasure, man. Love doing it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you for joining. Have a good night yourself, Godspeed. Thank you for joining as well. Thank you, Christopher, for joining. Love when Christopher comes in and talks Miami Hurricanes football. That's always fun. It's always fun talking to other Hurricane fans. And thank you to everyone else who stopped in along the way. I appreciate each and every one of you. I apologize again about the server issues last night. That was not my fault. That sucks. Yeah, I hear you, Derek. I hear you. All right, so have yourself a fantastic evening. Thank you for joining. I hope you had fun tonight. And have yourself a good day tomorrow. 6 o'clock kickoff for this quarterfinal tomorrow night. 10th seeded Florida, 2nd seeded Miami in the Fiesta Bowl in the national playoffs with a spot in the national semifinals on the line. See you tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Go Canes.